Hi anyone, I'm Luppi, and we are back with more Mario Minecraft. I want to say it's been a while. It's been the usual amount of time. And just this week has been a pretty wonky one for me. On account that I've been getting over a bug. I think I got a cold. And I've been sleeping for like 9 to 12 hours every day for the past week since I last saw you, so I was coming down when I recorded the last video, definitely. But I just was not aware of just how badly I was being affected. Like, it was pretty strongly affected. I don't know, I'm still getting over it, so. Not the ideal situation. What we are going to do this time is finish up getting caught up with what we lost 2 videos ago, which was like, what, 4 or 5 weeks ago? So, yeah, we're gonna make our lava chamber, and then we're going to expand our chorus forest, and then if we have time after that, we are going to do a little bit of digging. I know we spent the whole last time digging, but you know, we've also got to spend some time this time digging as well. So that is our plan. Hopefully we can stick to it. I'm being pushed around by Goombas. I'm struggling to speak because I don't have a plan and I'm kind of out of it. I should have given myself a little bit more time to this to be able to do things. I didn't, and that's on me. I'm recording this a little later than I would like. Like, we are in the not late morning, we're still fairly early in the morning, but it's going to be late morning by the time I'm done recording, so that's not good. I'm a little okay with sending Goombas potentially to... Oh, okay. It didn't matter. My opinions didn't matter. Oh, and you know what else we need to do real quicky picky? We need... I hear him. Do I have buckets? I thought I had buckets. Yeah, we have buckets. Good, good, good. Do I have more buckets? I don't think so. And that's okay. Who needs more buckets? So how are you guys doing? Hopefully better than I am. I am out of it. I've had it wasn't even an eventful week. It was just a week of sleeping and then struggling to do the things I needed to do. Which involved making a phone call to my credit union because they had they did a like a site-wide revamp. Like, they got a new app, they got a new everything. But for some reason it wouldn't let me. Okay, we fell right through. That's fair, that's fine. We survive. We move on. We grab lava. We bring the lava back. Okay. Actually, you know what? That was kind of annoying. In we go. And I don't remember which way is... I think it's the way away from the signpost, actually. Middling Swamp Outpost. What a weird name. What a weird name. Okay. That's fair, because yeah. Let's see if we have any buckets here. There's an easy trick for that where we just don't even look. We just zoom them in and zoom them out. Yeah, that's not there. I'm sure there are some on the airship actually, but we're not. And our chests are there, so what we did last time was saved. That's good. There's only so many times. So many times what you do can be completely erased. Before you start to lose hope. Before it starts to become a negative thing. In any case, we can get back to doing what we were doing, get back home very shortly. But yeah, I had to call my credit union, and it was a very simple. They just emailed me a password thing that actually worked, because the way their website works was it would tell me I'd have to change my password before I could log in, and it's like, that's fine. That's kind of expected. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute, you know? And then when it wanted like my authentication stuff, like, you know, your social security number, your date of birth, an email or a phone number, like stuff like that, it would say it couldn't find my account. And that was very kind of scary, because I found that out last week when I was trying to pay off my credit card bills, and it's like, well, this sucks. I need to. And I found a workaround for that, which was one of my parents still has access to my accounts. So through their account, I was able to transfer money so I could pay off my bills on time. What are we looking for? Oh, I remember. We want lava. Do we have buckets in here, though? That is a good question. So that was a stressful quest that it didn't make me sick, but it definitely was not helpful. Yep. Okay. I'm a little surprised we don't have any. Am I dumb? To be fair, we probably moved all our buckets to the other airship, didn't we? Unintentionally, but still. That sounds like a thing I'd do. Kind of looking like a thing I'd do, isn't it? I know there are other chests, but we don't have to check all of them. Last time we did it, gosh darn it. Give me my stuff, please, without being a weirdo about it. Okay, so there's no buckets in there. No buckets in there. I don't think there's any buckets, because that's just what's left of stone, and that's what's left of wood. Okay. Let us go down here. Grab some lava, and then call it a day. I'll just quit right now. Call it a day. No, we'll at least knock out everything. We'll get caught up with where we left off, you know. There's some lava. I see it. Nice. And there we go. We extinguished some more lava accidentally. Not my intention. We figured out where we are, I hope. And now we can leave this wretched place once again. And go back to the end and get our end generator, get some end stone, expand the chorus forest. Oh yeah, we'll want to grab... Do we have shears? Or do we need shears, or can we just grab chorus fruits with the with our hands as long as we attack them directly? I don't remember. How does that work? So maybe coming here was a great idea. So I don't really remember everything we did. I'm kind of thinking it might be beneficial. Yeah, let's go back to the end and then grab some endstone, make the thingy, expand the thingy. Say, thank goodness we managed to do stuff we should have had done 5 weeks ago. Oh boy. What a fantastic way to spend our time. Doing things we've already done. But out of order. And at a time frame where I've already forgotten how to do it. Golf clap. Yeah, I have not been up to anything other than that, really. I really wish I did. I always wish I get more done. But you know, when you're sleeping, when you need the sleep, you gotta sleep. Even if it means having your sleep schedule like twisted all around. I don't know. It's been a wild time. I feel like I always say this, but I'd like to have a more normal sleep schedule. Even if it's just like more normal for me. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of being awake at I'm not a fan of being awake at noon. Does it let me either wake up in the morning or sleep in the morning? I don't care. Either way. Nocturnal, whatever the day form of nocturnal is. Diurnal, I want to say, or something like that. What would be a biurnal? Would that be like awake twice a day? Or would that be like you sleep? Okay, I saw the paintings and they kind of like, they loaded in first, so that kind of weirded me out a little bit. I feel like there's still parts of... Am I dumb? No, those are just the plants. Okay, I know what's going on now. Okay. Those are just flowers. Gotcha. So I don't remember about where we did this. But I remember last time we were very, very close to that water thing. So I'm a little weirded out if we're gonna be too close to our little water puddle up there. And I mean, it's fine if we are, it's not ideal. I'm also realizing we could have just stolen the lava from the lava pit and the end portal, couldn't we have? Oh well. You live, you learn. Okay, so this thing is a bit bigger than it needs to be, I think. My eye kind of stings. I don't know if that's like I have an eyelash in it or a hair, or if that's just like because I've been sick. Maybe it's just like dry eye from like having red, sensitive, tearing up eyes all week and wiping them off with Kleenex, blowing your nose. You know, the things that like wear out your face in dumb little ways and makes it like really tender. Not even counting all the tenderness of dealing with like sinus infections or, you know, your face just not cooperating. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I'm describing this wrong. I think the worst thing about being sick is being sick. Like the whole experience is not ideal. Very much anti being sick. That is me. Yeah, I think I do have a hair on my eye. I kind of feel it on my like eyelid. I think there is a hair. I know we just started, but I may have to move my... I may have to put a pause on this just so I can wipe my face. So let me stand here. We're very safe. I don't think I got a hair or an eyelash. My eye does feel a bit better, I would say. And then we're readjusting the headphones just because we can. And then I have to find my controller again within this horrible heat-trapping pillowcase and towel contraption. And there we go. We are ready to do things all over again. So I guess what I'm really trying to say is if I sound lower energy than usual, and I know I'm not usually a high energy kind of guy, that is because I am multiple forms of messed up right now. Distracted by that, the hair that was on my eye, getting over a cold, recording a little later than I would like. Sometimes, you know, the usual weekend uploads take a bit longer. And that sucks. But I did some things. I did the dishes. That was nice. There wasn't very many of them though. So that was good. I couldn't find new sponges though, so I had to use an old sponge, and it's like, ew. This one, I was paranoid because I felt like the sponge was a little greasy, like somebody used it to like clean up something like really greasy. And I was paranoid that everything was getting grease on it, but we don't have dish soap either right now, for the most part. Like, we got a little bit. And I'm not in charge of buying stuff like that. I'm just in charge of using it. I'm just in charge of I'm not even in charge of that. I just do dishes when it seems like I have time to do it. I think it's nice. I think it's nice when you live in a household to actually contribute to the household, you know? And that's my contributions is I don't make other people do my laundry. I try not to make messes, you know? I think that's important. I like to do my own dishes. I mean, I do everybody's dishes. I do all the dirty dishes at once. I'm not like dividing like, oh yes, all I've used this week is like 2 bowls and a cup because I use the same cup until I notice there's stuff floating in it because I'm a gross little freak. I mean, I try to switch them out before it reaches that point, but sometimes, you know, you're a little lazy or you're sick and it's like, I'm just going to keep filling up this glass of water. I'm not even going to pour it out because I'm done with living. And then you notice, oh crap, why is there like... You hope it's just dust, or you hope it's like... I don't know, I'm... You know that girl in the... What's the movie? The, Signs? You know, the little girl in Signs who had all the water, and she was constantly like, it's contaminated, or it's this or that, like... Yeah, I actually do agree with that a lot. That is a spirit. On one hand, like, I'm not that wasteful. But yeah, it is, sometimes you do see water with stuff floating in it, and it's like, yeah, this is instantly poured out, instantly grossed. I am grossed out. I cannot handle this. Goodbye. Yeah. I don't know if we're making this too big, but I also wanted to make sure we grab enough of the end stone. I mean, we've got like 3 stacks. That's good. And I mean, we've only got like, what, 4 things of lava, so it's like... we're gonna have too much lava no matter what. But hey, we might as well have a nice big area for this, I guess. And I did get Pokemon Legends ZA. I haven't had a chance to play it. Haven't popped it into the Switch 2. But I did receive it in the mail. Mostly because I forgot to cancel it. I was kind of going to cancel just because I don't know, I got affected by the anti-hype, I guess you could say. which is always a little unfortunate. You should just do what you want, you know? If you're a Nintendo freak like I am, you should just buy the Nintendo game without listening to reviews, which is kind of a bad way to be. But I don't know. I got the game. To be fair, like I bought it from the Pokemon Center, like PokemonCenter.com. So I got a little like 3-inch tall or 2-inch tall like plush toy of one of the starters. And I was told when I did the pre-order that it'd be randomized. But I got Chikorita anyways, and it's like, hey, you sent me the one I liked, so good on you guys. I'm realizing right now that Chikorita and Totodile are both Gen 2 starters. Which is really weird. You have 2 Gen 2 starters and what is it, Gen 5 for Tepig? Yeah, because it's Tepig, Oshawott, and Seviper. Not Seviper, you know, Snevy. Yeah, the snake. So that's interesting. I guess it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that they have the 2 Gen 2 starters and then the 1 Gen 4. That's kind of funky. But yeah, I as a kid, I was a big Totodile person. I was way more into Cyndaquil though. Out of the 3, like I used all of them for a playthrough in Gen 2, but I was always like, if I had to do more playthroughs, like Cyndaquil's my go-to. Unlike Pokemon Red and Blue, where I'll pick any of them. I don't care. Like usually Bulbasaur is my go-to as well in that one, but I'll use Charmander and Squirtle. They're all pretty good. The real important thing is like, do you try to just brute force your way with one of them, or do you catch other Pokemon and actually level them up too? I think that's the difference between a kid and an adult is having only one Pokemon, or having a bunch of Pokemon but they're all underleveled because you only level up your starter. And also the difference between using only attacking moves and using like status moves as well. That's a big difference between like a child and an adult, I would say. I don't know. I want to play Pokemon. I do want to play some Pokemon Legends. I don't know if we ever will get around to. Probably not this year. We'll see. We'll see, but I don't think so. And then I don't know. I just want to keep doing stuff. I want to keep doing different kinds of things. We're playing a different kind of Smash Bros. I'm enjoying Brawl. It's... I guess I forgot how much I loved Brawl. I forgot how much I loved Brawl. It's a very okay Smash Bros. Like, I played it a lot in high school and in college. That was the go-to one. Like, I played a lot of Melee in middle school. I played a lot of... I played an okay amount of Smash 64. Like, in elementary school. And in middle school. But, definitely played a lot of Smash for 3DS when I was in college. It was really easy to just play a 3DS game when I had the 3DS on me. You know, keep it in your bag in sleep mode and just street pass people all day. I kind of miss living in the city because you'd always have people doing the street pass. Like, I got so many street passes just going to art school. Walking around the city, taking the bus around the city. Like, I kind of miss that a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really miss social aspects of games, though. I'm kind of just like, I just want to be in my little corner and just play games alone and enjoy them alone. I don't know. I've kind of learned to appreciate that kind of aspect. And maybe that's just because I'm an old guy. Started playing games on like the Atari and the NES. So like online games are just too newfangled. I don't know. I've enjoyed some of the online games. I don't think anything's top Super Mario 35 though for me personally. So I mourn that a lot. But I don't know. There are some cool online games. Maybe someday we'll play something else. Maybe someday when we're done with Animal Crossing, we'll play some Long Winter, or maybe they'll have something else. Maybe by that point I'll have figured out how to use Godot or Unity or Unreal Engine, and we'll have made a ripoff of Animal Crossing. That'd be cool. I feel like if I was going to do something like that, though, I'd try to like I'd try to do something, and I'm thinking of this because I just played Another Princesses in Our Castle, which is a horror Mario fan game, which is kind of based on Super Mario 64. And I kind of like to do something like that with Animal Crossing. I think that'd be really cool. Where you make a first person. It's first person when it's like your camera view, right? Or is it? Yeah, first person, because like you're the person, right? Am I dumb? In any case, you know, like when the camera's just like this, like how we're in the view of the character. I'd have an Animal Crossing village, and what would be really cool would be to like program it up so it'd be kind of like Animal Crossing, where every time you played, like it wouldn't save anything really. So every time you got a game over and played, it would just be a new town with new people and a random like, that'd be really cool. I'm really dumb because we only had to come out that far, right? Yeah. I don't know why I was doing that, but it works out, it's fine. We have a little escape a little escape closet, I guess. A little dead-end hallway. Yeah, we've definitely got potentially a bit more end stone than we had before, so that's cool. I hope we have more stone. I hope we can extend the chorus forest a fair amount. And then what really is the issue here is remembering how to do this stuff. I don't really make stone generators, so I don't really remember how to do it, I guess. If I remember right, we have to place the lava first. Or is it the water first? I think it's the lava, because the lava won't go into the hole unless it's... Right? So... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... That's too big. I feel like that's too big. It might be fine. But I feel like if we... 1, 2, 3, 4... That might be fine, actually. Let's see about that. Might have made the space too big. And that's fine. That's okay. We have... Actually, we should eat some bread. Yeah, that is actually the right call there. Okay. So we do this. Gather a few. And then we Or is it the other way around? We put the water first, so then we put the lava. Because the water can't do whatever. Okay, and the real question is, can I do this the safety way I want to? And the answer is, I think I can. We may have to dig out some more, but it's probably fine. It is always really amazing though to it's always really amazing whenever we light up a little bit of the end and it's like, yeah, this place could be really nice if it just had some proper lighting. It's so dark in here. Always a little weird. Okay, and we are going to want to... I don't really want to dig this out more, but it does give us a lot more stone. Which, as much as it takes forever to mine, is a godsend for us, so we'll take it. We're making a bit larger of a facility than we had before. Like, look at that hallway. Look how dark it looks compared to this. We need to get some torches down here. Light it up. Okay. So yeah, my week's been kind of neat, I guess. I enjoy being able to sleep for more than 7.5 hours a day, so that's cool. But at the same time, like when you got things to do and when you're going to feel like garbage for 80% of the time you're awake, it really sucks. It really blows. It's really just not, it's not cool. I don't like it. I don't like being sick. I don't know if there's anybody who does. But if there are, they're ideologically my enemies, I guess. Probably be my opinions on the subject. And then we'll have to get the water. We should have got the water first, I guess. I don't remember how I'm pretty sure we did this exactly the same way, where we put the lava down first and then it didn't do what we needed it to do. And that's fine. It's okay. We're learning. We're doing our best here. We're taking a lot more time because this is one of two things we're doing today. This is one of two things on the agenda, so we're gonna spend a whole hour doing it. Unfortunate. But we are making a big room. A big hollowed out space in this end stone, so that's good. You know me, I always appreciate having more stone. Yeah, I also wanna, one kind of video I do wanna make before this year is over is just doing a, like, RPG paper maker kind of showcase of the dumb little worlds I've made. Like, nothing's too intensive, nothing's, like, really that original. It's all just default models or sprites that I've gained from the interwebs from games I like. But it has been kind of informative because there are definitely sprites from games that work in those games that don't work in RPG Paper Maker for whatever reason. And a lot of it is like you do need to have sprites that are basically the same size in all directions. Otherwise, RPG Paper Maker's like readers can get all messed up. I don't know. I don't know what goes on with that. So, I don't know, someday we'll show off what we did And you guys will be like, you didn't do anything. You made a map and you didn't even finish it. You didn't complete it. It's just a thing. It's a not even a half-formed idea. It's barely a full idea. Why are you so happy about this? And it's like, well, I did a thing. Praise me for doing a thing. Okay, so what I want to do is grab water, and then I want to grab torches. We can make this look a little better. But one thing that is an impediment, that isn't my usual excuse of, oh, I don't have time, is I made 2 more games/worlds on my iMac. So I'd like to get them both to a point where they're a little more fully fleshed out. And that's gonna take time, unfortunately. That's what it comes down to. It's just gonna be waiting on me to actually have time to work on stuff a little bit more. One more than the other, because the other one is kind of cool as is, I think, even if it's just like 1 map. It's actually like 3 maps, but like they're not together. They're all kind of trying to do the exact same thing. It's just one does it a lot better. Oh, and you know what we should have grabbed? We should have grabbed dirt, so we could grab... It's fine. We can grab dirt when we put away our torches, right? And then... That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. There, it's a little more lit up in here. More like that, right? Yeah. There, it's a little garish, for sure. But hey, what isn't a little garish in this cruel world? There we go. Heck yeah. And that's not what we wanted. Dang, how'd... Or is it the water's gotta be on the... Am I dumb? Did I do this wrong? I did this wrong. Okay, we need the diamond pickaxe, I guess. So my guess is I did this wrong. And maybe it's just I didn't... Okay. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we figured out how to do this. And that's beautiful. I hear a guy. Is there a guy in here? Nope, there's just a guy above us somewhere. As there should be, I suppose. Neat. Fascinating. Okay, so what we need to do right now is... grab dirt, grab the diamond pickaxe, set this up correctly, and then... move on, I guess. Okay, so we did it backwards. Wish I didn't ruin that lava block to learn that, but you know, I need you guys off of this stuff, please. And then diamond pickaxe, and we can get rid of the stuff, and I want the dirt. Cool. And we're kind of done with the pickaxes, right? We do not actually need... Okay, I'm gonna take you. I don't think we got more end stone, so that's cool. Whatever. You know what? We can keep the eggs here. That's fine. And that's our new toolbar. Cool, cool. And we're not seeing Goombas anywhere else in this house, I think. So that's good. Although if they become endemic to the end island, that's fine, I guess. It's okay. It's alright. It is what it is. Okay. And it's gonna take forever. Oh, that didn't take too long at all. And then we stick the water here, right? Oh no, lava. Duh. Because we want it to be stymied by the arrival of lava. Gotcha. Okay, cool, cool. And then... Oh yeah, chorus fruit. Duh. How did we do this last time? Okay, so we just punch you, we just punch you. Fair enough. To be fair, I feel like last time we didn't actually harvest any fruit from here. We just or the flowers, because the fruit comes automatically. Yeah, we got the flowers from cutting down trees in our home garden. That's right. And that's such an easy way to do it. Then we go down here, and then we punch the vine, and then we take all the all the fruits to our labor. Okay. And that's a few. That's a few. That's 5. Not a lot. But it's a good start. I might as well get anything that doesn't bear fruit, right? Oh, I don't know. This is kind of taking more time than I'd like it to. Let's grab that lava. Maybe bring our flowers back. I don't know. We'll see. See how we feel about things. Come on. Let me just get in there, please. Alright, that time it didn't spit us out in a random direction. That's good. A lot of guys, though, out here. A lot of them. Probably should have kept the torches, honestly. If we're being perfectly honest, we should have kept the torches. And we're right back here, aren't we? Okay, that was weird. Just let me sleep. Oh, is it daytime? I didn't know it was morning. Okay. I don't know what that noise was, but hopefully it's morning. Seems like it's a morning. So the real question is, do we just book it to the end portal and then just steal the lava from there? That'd be the quickest way around. But like, why not just drop off our stuff at the airship as well? And if we're gonna go all the way there anyways, we might as well steal lava from the cave anyways, right? I don't know. I don't know what would be the correct option here. I'm trying to think of it, but I don't know. Yeah, going back to Smash Bros though, the reason I was gonna play Melee next, not Brawl, but all of my options for recording it weren't ideal. And I was like, why even bother playing it if it's gonna be like garbage? Like, the quality of our recordings are already pretty close to garbage most of the time, honestly. Why make it worse intentionally? Because like, I tried out it on an emulator, and it isn't really ideal on the emulator, if I'm being honest. I'm just gonna do this. Kinda lazy. But at least we know where our stuff is, right? There. And we didn't need the shears, so that's good. I appreciate that. I appreciate just being able to punch a flower or a bud or whatever it is and just end up with a flower in my hand. That's good. So let's grab more lava. Come on, get down there, please. Grab more lava, and then we'll loop around and do the thing again, and then we will finally be done with our stone generator. Well, that's good. I'm confused about where I should be going. No one ever said I couldn't take all that I wanted. Nothing's stopping me. Other than an exceptionally strong blow from some sort of random mob. That could stop me, I guess. And that's not happening. I'm still allowed to do whatever I want, that's good. I appreciate that. I always appreciate being able to do whatever I want. Yeah, back to Melee. Back to focus. Focus, back to Melee. My first option was the emulator, and that didn't really work out. The sound and the image both weren't really stable. It was kind of like kind of like playing Smash for 3DS on the Azahar emulator, whatever the name of the emulator is. I miss when they had simple names like Citrus or Lime. And I know why they don't, but I also kind of miss it. Because I don't remember the name. I never remember the name. Azahar. I think it's Azahar. I feel like there's a har and there's an Aza there. But it's a bit more of a different kind of word that I have to remember than lime or citrus. Citra. And then the other two options I had were play it on a Wii with a cable, with an HDMI cable adapter kind of thing, or play it on the GameCube with a GameCube HDMI adapter cord. And the GameCube cord adds a hum to the sound, so I don't really like that. And I guess I could just use the same setup I have for like the 3DS, and then that would kind of deal with it, but kind of wouldn't. Or I could, I don't know. But I tried playing it on the Wii, but with the HDMI cord, it traps the GameCube into full screen mode, so everything's all stretched out, and I don't really like that. And also, I don't think the cord can get like, I know the Wii wasn't like 60 FPS. I don't think it was. I don't think it was like 60 frames per second. But I don't think, whatever frames it was, I don't think that cord also allows it to like communicate that to the, like the capture card or the TV. So that's also kind of an issue. That's kind of gross. All right, so we got this thing set up. We have, we got rid of all our, okay. It's fine. And then, should we make another, I don't really want to. We can make another little divot, just for, just so we don't have to keep lava in buckets. We can just keep it here. Someday we may need it. If only we had thought to have spare lava lava just lying around, sitting about, heating things up. A little bit of light. Oh well. So now we are ready to expand our chorus forest and finally say we are done with getting caught up from everything we did last time, or the times before. Oh hum diddly dum. Yeah, stay trapped in there, you little weirdos. Little ding-dongs. Okay, let us go back to the overworld for like, what, the third or fourth time? So yeah, those were the options. The emulation, which wasn't really completely stable. Kind of struggled a little bit. The GameCube, which has like the hum throughout it all. And then the Wii, which may not have been stable and also was stretched out. So, I don't know, if anybody wants to see Melee in any of those forms, like, comment, tell me that's what you want. It's not what I want to do, but if anybody wants it, I guess maybe it might be next. To me, I think the best option would be to acquire some sort of HDMI to like whatever the 3-prong cords are, you know. I always say it's like RCA, but I don't think it's actually RCA. I don't actually know the acronym for whatever the red, yellow, and white plugs are. They're not component, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So get an adapter for those and an HDMI thing that actually works on like, that's actually made for games. And more importantly for like capture cards. And I do know of a few of them, but they're kind of expensive. So I don't know, it might be something to acquire later. It's not the holiday season. When we're not thinking about all the money we're gonna be spending on other people soon. Yep. Hopefully some people that I would usually buy gifts for don't want anything particular, and I can just get away with giving them stuff I already stockpiled. Namely my younger sister. I have a really good gift for her, but there's never been a good time. And it's like, well, as long as you need things, like I'll happily buy you things, but I've also got this thing that's just kind of sitting around, and someday you need to receive it. I don't want to be like on my deathbed being like, oh yeah, that thing in my attic. Those 2 big boxes with the big old things. Those are for you. And I've had them all of this year so far, pretty much. They were, I don't know how much of a limited edition item they were, but I didn't want to like pass on it and not have them. So I acquired some items that I thought would be really cool for my younger sister. And yeah, they're a bit too expensive together for like a birthday gift, but they're also they might be a bit too expensive for a Christmas gift as well, if we're being honest. Like, I don't know. I may be a guy who sometimes goes a bit too out for Christmas. It's a good month. It's a good holiday. I enjoy it. And it's not like I was gonna use that money like more intelligently than just wasting it, you know. It would just get spent on something else, so it's fine. We don't have dirt? I thought we had dirt. Why don't we have... Am I dumb? We don't have dirt or sand or anything? Did we steal it last time from something and then... Oh. Weird. And that's a hiccup. Or was it last time I forgot to put it back and then it turns out that was the right move and now I've unintentionally... Of course, if we have gravel, that'll also work, I guess. Gravel or sand. We got wood. We got so much wood. I'm not seeing anything that I'd rather use. Oh, we got gravel. It's not ideal, but I'll take it. Okay. We'll go to bed, we will work on the chorus for us, and then we'll call it a day. It only took us an hour to do a thing. And then next week, what we'll do is we will... And you know what? Didn't we do another thing? Where we separated this by something? Didn't we do that? I feel like I remember doing that. Okay, so we're gonna grab another type of rock, and we're gonna have a border around our chorus fours. I think that's something I remember we did. And let's see. Andesite it is. Cool, cool. All right, let us get going. Oh, I don't have a pickaxe. How embarrassing. I'm also leaving my door open. That's the most embarrassing thing of all, I would say. I don't think there's any pickaxes in here. Well, actually, not good one. I mean, that one's good, but it's not good for what we want it to be. Why can't I just leave pickaxe for myself? Why does it always have to be a thing? Why does it always have to be a thing? Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Who needs diamonds when we've actually got cobblestone? Heck yeah. And stick. There we go. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Love to see it. Love to experience it. Here we go. Onward to Getting our progress back. Hooray. I hear you, Cal, but at the same time, I don't actually care about your problems, unfortunately. And if any of these have buds, I would like to know right now. You do have buds. I don't know what your problem is, but you're kind of all over the place, and I need you to be a little less all over the place, if I'm being honest. There we go. Give me your flower. Like, I don't know. Where this thing... I feel like this is the one we kind of got all up in, right? I don't remember. I should have watched that video. I should have watched our video on this. But I think that's all of it. I think that's all of it that's connected to solely this guy. Or this set of things. Okay, and we lost some gravel. That's natural. We obtained a lot of chorus fruit. That's also fairly natural. It's a normal thing that happens. And then... yeah, not exactly ideal, but you know, it is what it is. And at least it's only over water. It's not like it's going into the void of the end. Not going into lava. We can pick it up later. We can be on schedule on this. We can be on point with this. We can just get the project done. We can get some work done. Always a good thing. And I think with Brawl, we'll probably try to do what we did with the N64 Smash Bros, and we'll just try to unlock everything we can. I know with the... I feel like with Brawl and Melee, we do reach a point where I just can't. I don't have the skills, so we'll do our best. We'll see what we can get done, but at a certain point, we'll have to call it. Okay. There we go. And we're just gonna go back and forth. And if any of these are too far in one direction for me to acquire, chase them down. I think it was just that guy. Like these two. They decided not to play nice with me. I wonder why. I'm a delightful person. And then let's switch out gravel for andesite. I mean, it's not perfect, but it does create a clear delineation. And that's sometimes good enough. And then I don't know how far we're gonna go with this, so that's fine. I also started recently watching Haunted Hotel on Netflix, and it's a fairly charming little cartoon about a charming little family in a haunted hotel. But the main adult male lead, who's like the brother of the like owner of the hotel, he has the same voice as, who is it? Wolf? Is it Wolf? From the Great North. So that's all I hear is just this wholesome and bumbling guy. And I guess that's like he's got the ideal like he's got the ideal bumbling and well-intentioned good guy kind of voice, but I'm just gonna hear him whenever he's like the what's his name from the guy who voices like Archer and Bob Belcher. What's his name? Like H. John Benjamin or something like that. I don't remember. I'm really bad with names. Humans have such interesting names sometimes. And such generic names most of the time. That's a horrible thing to say. Yeah, hello. Your name's John Smith. That's generic. That's a mean thing to say. But yeah. I lost my train of thought again. Yes, something. I don't remember what I was trying to say. But, oh, just how some people just have such interesting names. Yeah, that is the thing, isn't it? I don't know how far we want to extend this, but I also have a feeling we probably don't want to extend this. Honestly, you know what'd be kind of funny? Would be to actually... Because yeah, we're a far away enough distance, actually, from that. And then extend this all the way to that island. Or it's not even an island, it's like a little peninsula or whatever. A little outcropping of land. So our ideas are getting a little bigger. Once again, ideas are getting a little too big, probably. But that does mean we have all of this space for fishing. And we can have all of this space for expanding our dumb little chorus forest, hooray. So let's go to bed before it gets dark. And hopefully remember to close the gosh darn doors. I don't know why I consistently neglect to do that when it's something that I always find fairly unnerving to come back to. I like to believe that it's just I've got a one-track mind, and when we're moving forward, it's hard to look back. But in terms of motivation, that doesn't really make me any different from, like, what's-his-face from Adventure Time? Finn's dad. Martin. Yeah. Gave us the good old life advice of if you burn enough bridges, every way is forward. Oh, beautiful. I'm sure he said it a little more meaningfully for a con man freak, but you know, burn enough bridges, the only way left is forward. Psychotic words, for sure, but definitely not the worst we could live by. Thank God I still got a pickaxe. Yeah, I'm enjoying Haunted Hotel. I mean, it's not a 10 out of 10. But you know, I have definitely watched worse. I've definitely watched worse animated things, and I do think it is fairly charming. It's got an interesting cast of characters. Aw, man. I don't have a weapon. Why are you doing this to me? This is why I build gross land things over your ocean to seal you away forever. Jerks. Oh well. Wow, it's gonna take a lot of stone, isn't it, to fill up this whole area? It always takes more matter to do things, doesn't it? That's unfortunate. In real life, I'm fairly good at eyeballing clay if I need clay for something. But in Minecraft, I am terrible at, like, guesstimating how much I will need of something in order to do stuff. I don't know. I guess that's the difference between, like, what, 10 years of playing Minecraft versus 30 years of playing with clay? I think that's a difference. That is a big difference. Especially, like, when you're young, like, your brain just gets used to things and can, like, think about things in a more efficient way. Did I trap that dolphin? I don't think I did. I think it's just goofing off. It can swim underneath. It's fine. The dolphin's okay. I wish I had a sword so the harpoon, the trident-wielding freak wouldn't be okay. I see his eyes. I see him. He's waiting for me to make a move, to make a mistake. It's okay. We just won't make mistakes. We will be on land, on point, in our element, doing our best. Doing this for a whole 40, as long as it takes. As long as it takes to get rid of all this endstone, honestly, at this point. Like, I don't think we made our stone generator quite so big last time. So this time we've actually gone above and beyond. A bit too beyond, if you ask me, but it's fine. It's a little less cramped, a little less claustrophobic. We can easily adjust it so we can fit more stuff in it if we need to. I don't know why I keep doing this. I keep placing one block, like, every so often. It's fine. It's okay. We'll just ignore the eyes. We'll ignore the occasional growl. If they throw a trident, we'll make a sword or find a sword, and then we'll just end their on life. I want to know when the next season of Delicious and Dungeon comes out. I need it now. I want it soon. But I noticed on HBO that the new season of Fiona and Cake has dropped. I think it was a few days ago. And there's a part of me that's like, last time, the first season, I waited a few episodes in because I was gonna wait until the whole season dropped, but then I started seeing spoilers on my social medias, and it's like, no, we're not dealing with this. We will get caught up now, and then we will be caught up for the rest of the time, and we'll just suffer the wait every Thursday or whatever so that we can get a new video. It's fine. And I don't have the same social media setup as I did before. So I think I'm just gonna wait until Fiona and Cake Season 2 and Smiling Friends Season 3 are done. And then I'm just gonna watch them. And those are the holiday season shows I'm excited for. I don't know. I'm sure I've got a lot of stuff on the old backlog though for everything, like video games, movies, TV shows, cartoons, books. Got a whole bookshelf full of books I haven't read yet. That's depressing. I used to read books all the time. That was before college. That was before I was given a laptop and could just internet all day. That was before I had multiple computers that could connect with, and a smartphone that could connect with the World Wide Web. Heck yeah. That reminds me, I gotta see if I can get a program running on my Mac. You know what? we're not even gonna bother with the Mac. We're just gonna see if we can get it to run on the Steam Deck, actually. Yeah. Because I think we could. Maybe. Yeah, I've got a growing list of games that aren't games on Steam, but are games you could probably play on the Steam Deck. One of them is Super Smash Land, which is a Game Boy inspired like remake of the original Super Smash Bros, which is really cool. And then the other one is Kura 5, which is I want to say it's Kura 5. I always forget what its actual name is, but in my head it's just like Kura 5. And it's a Boktai fan game, and that got completed recently, yes? And that is another game I am desperate to play. That and some Pokemon like ROM hacks, I'm also very desperate to play those. There's been some really good ones out lately, so I want to play Pokemon Odyssey. I want to say Sea Glass Emerald is also another one that I've got backlisted. Ready to play whenever I have time. Someday we'll play the Pokemons. We'll just play all the Pokemons in one go and get really tired of it. We'll reach a point like halfway through where we'll stop even leveling them. We'll just see if we can't get a good team that can like just one-shot things as is. Set up our Fear Rattata, whatever the Pokemon's name is. Well, actually, you actually want an Aeron for these games because it's Gen 3 and you can only get Rattata from Fire Red and Leaf Green, so I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're not really optimizing the setup. I don't know. I'm being mean, but there are definitely people like that in the world. Well, actually, the way you're explaining this is not wrong technically, but it's not right technically as well. It could always be optimized, guys. This is why you're not a competitive player. That's kind of mean. I really do enjoy like the weird meta communities that form around Pokemon though. Like, between shiny hunters and people who, like, freak out about, like, IVs and stuff, and the competitive scene, the random scenes for, like, the little, like, random minigames that involve, like, Pokemon's, like, you know, their stats when you, like, give them berries and stuff. I don't know, I think all of that's really cool. It's a little too obsessive for me, but, like, I think it's cool. I think it's good that people can enjoy things in like radically different ways. And I think that's kind of the appeal of Minecraft is you can play this game with like all kinds of friends and stuff. And they can all play it in radically different ways and have radically different, I keep saying radically different, like I'm some sort of 90s kid or something. I mean, I was, but now I'm an adult, and saying 90s kid to describe yourself when you're like at 35 or 34 or 33 or 40. You know, it's, I don't know, it's not hitting right, I guess, you know? I'm an adult. I wouldn't appreciate somebody else calling me a kid, so why do I get to do it to myself? I know that's really weird logic, but you know, can't reason with crazy. And I am losing it. Not what I want to do. But just think, we'll be able to... I'm just really excited to be finally caught up with what we lost. That's the real victory. That's the real moral stand here. Is we actually get to extend this a lot more than we did. Okay. Screw you. I'm just gonna keep saying, gosh darn it, no. How am I supposed to remember that? Gosh darn it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Get bubbles, get bubbles. Oh, that was easy. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't remember how to swim. I don't remember how to... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's how we dive. We press the other stick. Okay. Press one stick to change your camera, your POV. Press the other stick and dive. You'll never remember which one it is. Dive is crouch. I need to remember that. Dive is crouch. They're both going down. We're both changing. It's both with elevation. Yeah. Crouch when you're elevated so you don't fall, and you dive when you're in water so you go down there to the bottom of the sea. Hey, something, and I hope it's a dolphin. Or at least a blooper. Hey, we can even this out now. How's that for a magical friendly moment with me? So my question is, do we want to fill this entire thing with endstone and have it be a chorus forest, or do we just not do that? Because I kind of would like... I mean, we can at least get rid of all this andesite, right? And I know we got more. But I feel like I don't want the chorus near the horses. We should ride these horses more. They look like they deserve it. Okay. Honestly, I think that would be a good point to stop. Yeah. Getting some clear borders for our forest expansion thingy. Okay. I am a little tired. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of worn out. We're just gonna keep placing things, keep yapping, keep staying awake until it is time to turn this all down, go to bed, open the curtains up, and see that the sun has risen. Oh, goodness, I hate that. I hate being awake when the sun rises. I don't know why. It just depresses me. I mean, it's usually pretty beautiful, but it's just like, you let a day... I guess it doesn't bother me to watch the sunrise. It bothers me, like, when I've been goofing off in, like, a room with the curtains drawn, and then suddenly I open the curtains and the sun has already risen, you know? Or if you wake up and then, like, the sun has already risen, that bothers me. That bums me out. Like, I'm fine being nocturnal. I'm fine having my own weird schedule. But it always just kind of bums me out when, the sun does its own thing without me, I guess. Not the best way to describe it, but it's better than other ways, maybe. Maybe. I feel like my biggest regret is going to be making this all so square, but at the same time, like, that's kind of how it all was already, so oh well. We're just gonna have to put up with it. Imagine how much stone we'll have whenever we get done terraforming the end. We'll have... Okay, that's just the horse's head. I was like, what is that? What is that weird stringy thing? But I didn't have to worry about it. It's fine. Good, 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 good. And we honestly... Oh, hey, we still have... we still have more... Oh, wait, this is gonna... our sugar cane. That kills the cane, doesn't it? Unfortunately. Hey, at least we're finally delineating where we want our chorus forest to be, and we're saying it's fine if it's everywhere, basically. It's fine, it's okay. Huh, that's weird. We've only got one more piece, and there it is. And that is all we've got for the end stone as well, actually. Okay. Let's see how much more of this we can add. I feel like we've extended all of this a little bit more than we did last time. It doesn't really feel like it personally, but that's because I have a very poor memory and don't really remember what we did last. Not the last time, but you know, the last time we were messing with this. It has been a hot minute. But we've tried, we're trying, we're doing our best. It may not seem like it now, but someday we'll be able to laugh at this and be like, we did our best, and it was terrible. It really sucked. Oh well. Thank you, me, for always doing stuff like that, I guess. There we go. And then what we really want to do is we want to take... I thought we had more torches than just the two. Fascinating. Okay. Alright. Whatever. Okay, and then let's grab our flowers, and then where'd my gravel go? I put it away. I wasn't thinking I'd need it again. Foolishness on my part. Clearly. Where'd I put it? Nope. It's probably in a chest somewhere. Somewhere unfortunate. Probably on the second floor. Indeed, I was correct about that. Hooray. And we closed the doors again because we closed the doors because we're civilized people. Living in an uncivilized airship. And then we go and we do our thing and we say, hello, plant. Give me your plant flesh or whatever. Look at that, we only... I guess we gained 2. I guess we're just gonna gain 2 flints whenever we punch down an entire tower of withatever. And then, are you anything? You're nothing, so that's fine. We can get rid of you without feeling bad about it. You're also... Wait, you've got 1, don't you? Yeah. Okay. I can do this. Oh no, I hit the wrong thing. Gosh darn it. That wasn't even worth it. Why'd I do that? Oh my goodness. It's already nighttime, but it was just daytime. Alright, it was just nighttime. We've already gone to bed. Okay. I'll go to bed again. What? And then closing the door again. Going to bed again. And then closing the doors again. And and then we are going to probably liberate these chorus fruit. Gosh darn it. Really? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It is what it is. So, boy, can I... Dang it. There we go, right? That was the right thing. Looks like it. Probably gonna have to go around and be a little further out to grab anything else that's on top of this guy. But hey, at least we got one out of the two we punched. Hooray. And look at all that chorus flower. Wait, can I punch you? Am I close enough? I'm not. I shouldn't delude myself into thinking I'm close enough to do that. But now we can, so that's good. I'm just a machine that slowly turns gravel into flint. Very slowly. Hey, you are perfect. And then what we want to do is probably do that. And we'll probably do that. And then we'll do this. That. And that. That. And that. That. And that. And I don't know how far out we'll go with all this. But I feel like as long as we have, like, the edges, then we can fill in with more trees, right? Or vines or flowers, whatever, however we want to think of these things. They're pretty gross looking, but they are fairly neat. Hopefully that's good enough. For now. And then let us... let's do this. See, that was the right choice. It was the right choice. That's the only one here that isn't affected. You know what, we're gonna grab you as well. And you know what, as long as we're here... Yeah. Heck yeah. I mean, it's a fair amount of damage, but at the same time, like, it is what it is, right? Look, that guy, some of these guys are already growing. Heck yeah. We're gonna eat a little bit, we're gonna eat a little bit, and then we're gonna knock down another. Look at all that fruit. Oh boy. What does it even do? Oh yeah, it warps us. And it doesn't hurt us, so that's cool. Fascinating. Not entirely pointless, but definitely very intriguing. Fairly fascinating. Let's gather up our gravel and then Seeing if we can't gather up some more chorus stuff. More chorus flowers. It's a shame that we have to destroy the plant to acquire its things, but I feel like that's just how a lot of plants are when you think about it. It's not that alien. Who in the end, at the end of the day, to have to like pluck the part you need to do the thing, you know, it's not that weird. Yeah, this one's got a fair amount of stuff. Beautiful. Look at that. I'm stuck in its whatever. Boop. It's just raining random fruit. We are going to have so much of this stuff, though. Unfortunate. But hey, at least we... Oh, that one grew real fast. Beautiful. I love to see it. Oh yeah, that one, yeah, look at these guys. They're starting to get all... funky with it. That's good. Love to see it. I hate messing with them, but I do like watching them kind of grow. That's kind of neat. They are very unpleasant looking things though, but very neat. Reminds me of quicker and more gross versions of my dragon fruit vines. They're not really vines, but they're like these dumb cactus things that keep growing longer and longer. So I don't know, eventually we'll have to do something about them. But for now, it's kind of neat just watching them do their own thing. Slowly growing over their pots and choking their other dragon fruits in the same pot. Whoop. Oh, that was a big jump. That was a big mistake. Big mistake from my part. There we go. Once again, big mistake. Let's gather up the gravel. Gather up our chorus fruit. We're gonna have... Can this fill hunger? I don't think it does. I don't think it does at all. Oh, it does. That's even more beautiful. So it not only... That's beautiful. I like that. I didn't think it did. I thought it was just a... I thought it just had the teleporting ability. Fascinating. I do kind of just want to... Like, I want this to actually look like a proper maze of random things. Can't wait until some of these grow in such a way where we actually get multiple fruits off of them. Hopefully that's how it is. I'm gonna be really sad if this is the extent of our... Wait, was this one already harvested? It looks like it. I'm not wrong there, right? We've already been harvested, sorry buddy. We have no reason to keep you around. Yeah, this one's already been harvested as well. As far as I can tell. It generally isn't that far. But as far as I can tell. Some of these have been harvested already. Nope. I thought I saw our first one with 2 heads, but nope. Oh hey, there we go. This guy is budding up pretty neat. That guy's expanding. I wish more of these. Hey, that guy's got 2 heads. Cool, cool. I love seeing it. We do not have any flowers, though. We don't have any more flowers. Okay. That's fair. That's how it is. Okay, let's go to bed. And honestly, at this point, we really just need to... you know what? Why not? But actually, let's do it the other way around. And then let's also see if we have a sword here. I don't think we do, but if we do... I'll take you. Good enough for me. I don't know why I thought I could jump off there. Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. One thing I do want to do though, real quick. How is the view from the pier? Seems fine. Like, I'm sure it'll look way different if we ever actually fill that all in with endstone. And actually get some chorus fruits growing. Hey, you got 2 heads as well. Cool, cool. So do you. I see you're all growing so uniquely. That is fascinating. I love this. I think that's the thing. I wonder what math and what programs determine how these things grow. That is the question, isn't it? Okay, let's chop down a few of these and gather more fruit. So there's a bunch from you. Okay. Not intimidated. So you are all from the same... You're from a different... Well, actually, you guys might be from all the same as well. Weird. Okay. We'll have to... This one really went all out. Wonky. Gotta appreciate it. Okay. I can... Okay. So, as far as I can tell, you are kind of the last... Oop! Fell, big fall, big fall. I mean, nope. Okay, so this one's by itself. The ones I was taking... Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I have a better understanding of this stuff now, I guess. Let's go back up, though, real quick. Because I do want to see if we can't parkour our way up and around, I guess. I don't think we can. Nope. Did the wrong thing. I did a bad thing. Okay, and that one wasn't even connected all along. Okay. So we have killed this one, right? So that choice is fine. This one has, unfortunately, passed away. And we can deal with that however we want. And then that one does have a bunch up there, and then this guy does have a few up there as well. So let's focus on let's get rid of those two, and then maybe we will switch tactics because we are kind of getting close to the end time. We're getting kind of close to me calling it quits. Which is always a tragic thing, you know. I wish we could do this forever, but we can't. I mean, I don't. I'm tired and hungry. I need to live life in the real world for a few hours. Preferably after getting some sleep or a meal. Oh, I gotta check on my laundry. It's in the dryer. It should be dry. But sometimes it's not. You never know. Sometimes you get a nice surprise. You put it in for a double long on high heat because, you know, why not? And then fate still is like, actually, your laundry doesn't deserve to be dry. You don't deserve to have clean laundry. You fool. I hate those kinds of days, if I'm being honest. Not a fan. Okay, how stupid am I? I'm not stupid. Oh, I was very stupid. Glad it worked out. That was insanely, supremely, very stupid. Very, very dumb choice. Very bad choice on my part. Glad it worked out. We got some... boop. Oh, hey, there's still stuff falling from the... No, it's the same one. We only collected it once. That's how it goes. You only collect things once. How much gravel do we have now? I am a machine that turns gravel into flint. A few punches at a time. And don't worry. When the gravel disappears as I punch it for a few seconds, that's also happening on my end. I'm watching that happen on both screens at the same time. So that's not a glitch of the capture card or the encoder or whatever. That is actually how the game actually does it. Wonderful. Look at all these. Not really trees, but we're gonna call them trees because it's the most convenient word I have. Look at all this. Look at all these vines. Look at them all grow multiple heads. Was this one already like this, or was this one... Look at you, you got 3 heads. That one's got like 3 heads, 4 heads? I don't know. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Nice. The nice thing about when they're really short is it's easy to gather up all their stuff. And as much as it's cutting them short prematurely, look at that. Now we can place now we can continue to I was just gushing about your 3 heads. I'm sorry. A morally bankrupt chorus plant. You don't have to forgive my bankruptcy. My lack of morals. All I ask is that whatever grows from your flowers grows nice and tall. Okay. And at this point, I do believe... That's interesting. Fascinating. I see. And it doesn't even accidentally destroy the wheat. Oh, that actually did get rid of carrots. Okay. That's interesting. Probably do something about that then. Back to hanging out with cows, I guess. That was interesting. I do enjoy warping randomly. Can I get onto my ship from... I don't think I can. I don't think you can warp onto the... I'm going backwards. It has particular areas it wants to, like... Okay. Yeah, it really likes me being in the veggie patches, doesn't it? Weird. Very interesting. Oh, you know what we should do, though, before we call it a day? We should go to bed. And we should... It's not time. It's now time. What a dumb little thing. Okay, what I need to do is we need to grab torches again. I don't think we have any torches here, though. Could be wrong? Question mark? But there we go, we got torches. Good, good, good. And then we gotta place some torches up over there so we don't have our... a deep, dark alien forest. We gotta have a nice alien forest, you know? I might as well place it all along this wall here so that nothing spawns on this entire wall. Neat. Very neat. Okay, let's do this ever so randomly, I say. Hoping we don't double this up too much. We've got it torched up pretty decently, I would say. We do have to do that one little bit, I would say, in the, oh, we ran out of torches. Good gravy. Let's see if we can make some more. We got wood. I don't remember if we have sticks, but we've got wood and we've got... we have wood and we've got... coal. Is that a dog tail? Is that a dog butt I saw? I think it was. That's fine. It is what it is. Gonna turn you into sticks. Gonna grab... unless we got more torches somewhere else. And we might. You never know. But we do have a crap ton of coal anyway, so it doesn't really, it's kind of a moot point. It is a fairly moot point at this point. And it's always good to have a bunch of sticks. Look at that go. Too many sticks. What are we gonna do with them all? Make stuff, I suppose. Here I go again, making torches. Too many torches. Okay. And then we probably won't need all of these. Wait, what the heck? Oh, we already had some. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay. It is what it is. Okay. Carrots. Porous. And then where do we want to put the sticks? We just stick them in one of these for now. This one's empty, so I think this one would be our good old stick buddy. And then let's take torches, and I know we've got too many, but that's fine. That's okay. Nothing worse than realizing your forest of alien invasive vines is also harboring enemy life forms. Aggressive, hostile life forms. That's not what I signed up for. Not at all. Yeah, we're slowly but surely getting this. Oh, we've been playing this for over a year and we're still working on getting our, like, the area immediately around our base a little more secured, a little more tightened up. It's fine. It is what it is. We're doing our best. Even if it's step by step, bit by bit, it's okay. It's a marathon, not a race, right? Or it's a marathon, not a sprint. Cool, cool, cool. So I do want to get a good look at the chorus forest, how it looks now. And we'll have to remember as we come back, and as it grows, as it slowly but surely grows into its full form, we'll have to remember to take a good look at it as well. I think it's gonna look pretty darn cool. And then I think we can get rid of the gravel. Probably go to the torches. We will keep the sword though. I don't know, is it any different really? I mean it is, obviously. But is it really different? You ask me. You tell me. Still seems a little smaller than a proper forest. Still seems a little more sparse. Like that seems a little more full. That's still looking a little sparse. So we may have to cull the entire thing and make sure we gather up all the flowers we can, and then repopulate with a new set of chorus. I don't know, I think it's a pretty neat thing. I honestly kind of wish that there was a plant that grew like this in the overworld, and then the end version was like even more wild and weird. I don't know, I like it. It's very neat. But yeah, we've finally caught up to where we lost all our stuff. We extended our chorus forest. We made the we made the stone generator in the end, and we dug underneath the netherized area. Next time we'll probably continue digging underneath the netherized area, unless I'm not feeling up to it, and then we'll just do whatever. So I'll see you guys there. Thank you for watching. Bye.